Hi guys, welcome back to Planting with Pete. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Pete. Now, on today's video, you guys, what we are doing, well, what I am doing, I will be going over the top 5 plants that I used to own. Now, these plants, um, let's just say, if you want to be technical about this, they were my fault that they may have died, and that was only because of like complete um I don't want to say neglect, but they were outside, and I figured that well, they technically did. They went fine through summer, fall, um and towards the end of winter things got a little iffy. It got extremely cold that year, and I lost almost everything. But some of the things that I, yeah, some of the things that you guys may have seen, I'm pretty sure you have. Those are like my OG plants. Those are the ones that actually made it, or those are the ones that I got to replace some of the ones that I lost in the same around the same time. So, but yeah, guys, these are the top 5 plants that I used to own, and I miss them. Um, and I would say sometime in the near future I will be replacing these. For the most part, check my list here. I do. Okay, there's 3 that I most definitely want to replace. Well, yeah, 4, 3. Okay, yeah, there's 3 that I most definitely want to replace out of this list, and that's only because of, like I said before, I love all my plants, no doubt, but I do know what I can grow. I do know what I can take care of, and I do know what I actually want. And let's just say 4. Okay, 4. Haha, 4. All right. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. So the first plant that I have, what I'm also going to do, is put pictures up here so you guys can actually see, what they look like. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see the actual dates. Now, back in the day, you guys, I was a avid, chronic, Instagram poster. My pictures with my plants. So, up on Instagram, it shows you the actual month and the year it was taken or posted. And all of my plants, all of my posts are usually taken or posted during that time for they were taken and posted on the same day. So you will be able to see, hopefully, at the bottom of the picture, um the actual month and date when these plants when I actually had them. But the first plant, you guys, is a king. Mm, I think it's Veitchii, Ethereum. I got this plant. It had to be, I'm pretty sure, eBay, either during this time and either current now. Well, more current now. I use Etsy, but around that time I was using eBay, so it's a little iffy where I got it from. But I do know that I got it fully rooted. It was in a little pot, and you guys, I grew it out. Um, the pictures that you're seeing now, that was I can tell you I did not. Well, yes, I did. Back then, I was potting, and it was doing it was doing the actual grow season, so everything turned out right. But as soon as I got her in the mail, checked her out, everything was perfect. Of course, I had some weird bendy ones, and that happened, of course, once things are in the box, or even how they grow from the seller. But it was fine because, of course, plants will outgrow that. So I wasn't really worried about it at all. But um, that was the time, or that was the plant. It did not, the prices, guys, is just, you guys should know that have skyrocketed. For this King Ethereum, I paid, um, I would say no more than like 40, maybe $60, and that's with shipping included. I can tell you again that these plants, like I just said, the ones that I ordered a long time ago was nowhere near the expenses that they are putting out now. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I got this about 40 to maybe $60. Again, plus shipping, and this was before I realized that I couldn't take care of anthuriums, and I think I may have seen this anthurium on an Instagram post. A very mature one with long, ripply lobes, just awesome. And of course, I went and found it, and I got it, and I killed it. Yeah, and now this one died. This death by again winter, but I can't technically put it on Mother Nature again because I was responsible when I put it out there, so it was my fault. Yeah. Hmm. But yeah, those plants are very nice, you guys. I have seen some other influencers getting king anthuriums now, and I personally wouldn't get that anthurium, but I do want an anthurium. It starts with W, and it has velvet leaves and it's long with like a little kind of sort of lightning bolt pattern. You guys, I'll put the name. Jesus, I'm not gonna know, but I probably want something like that of that nature since I do know that I can keep an anthurium, but long lobe, king VHI, 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 however you pronounce it. Yeah, I wouldn't get it again, even though, like I said, it's a nice plant, especially when it gets mature. Even the the teenage or immature form, it still looks good just by the lobes. And if I'm not mistaken, maybe my lobes were pushing nine, 9 to 12 inches a foot, maybe. But yeah, guys, I killed her sadly, but yeah. Let's move on to the next one, you guys. Now the next four, now these are the ones that I most definitely are going to replace. Now, like I said, that Ethereum, if I do get something of that nature with the long lobes, the long leaves, then it will be that whatever that one is. All right. So let's move on to the next one. Now this one right here, I most definitely want again. Now you're gonna hear this for every one of these. The prices of these have again went up. When I got these, okay, I can say everything on this list I got cheap. It was like really, really cheap. Definitely compared to um the prices now. So yeah, this one here is um the Gregory Hambali. Of course, I'm going to put the names like I said. Uh, Mandanilla, Mandanilla, Gregory Hambalioli, Ravioli. I don't know. But I know most of you guys have seen these or seen some of the species of these. These plants are just whoa. Now this color pattern, you're looking at like with a well, when it flowers, there's pink too, but there's like this pinkish, purplish, greenish, silveryish, shimmery, shiny. It is one spectacular plant, especially if you can get it to grow. Now again, I got all these plants back when I didn't know much of about humidity. I knew the basics of plants. I knew how to grow plants, grow just about anything. But these were me getting plants and learning as I go. And usually, as you're learning, there's like a complete curve, and that curve kind of killed most of them off. But like I said, I learned a lot from them, and now look where we are now. So, um, yeah, I didn't know much about the humidity or even the light needs of this young pretty girl, as you can see. Um, but when I got her, I don't want to say it was well. Anytime you order a plant and you get more than one in the pot, yeah, you kind of lucked up. Um, Especially if you only paid for one plant. So I got multiples in that one. I'm actually kind of upset because if she would have been alive today, she would be a magnificent specimen. And I mean, but I will replace her. Again, within a year's time, maybe less than that. They're not like crazy expensive, 809,000 trillion dollars. No, we're looking at maybe still in the maybe no more than like $60, I would say. Yeah, no more than $60 with shipping included. Um, but yeah, I once I figured out about the humidity, it was kind of totally late again outside. Yeah. Now some winters here, you guys, we can get away with some of the coldness because it doesn't get like crazy cold sometimes. Some years it'll stay like in the 50s or um low 60s, but yeah, some years it go crazy here. But yeah, I'm going to get her eventually, and I think if I'm not mistaken, you guys, I had to have got this one maybe from like Steve Lee's or I'm not sure, but yeah, the sellers that I usually use, they typically carry a lot of the same plants that I want. So once I finally get all the plants that I want from that seller, then I will move to another seller. So um, I'm pretty sure it was Etsy, but not sure exactly the seller. Let's go on and move on to the next one, you guys. Now, this one here, I most definitely wished I kept alive. This one was not anyone's fault but my own. Again, I left it. Now, mind you, it could have stayed alive if I didn't leave it in the spot where I left it. So, yeah, we are looking at the variegated watermelon peperomia. I got it from Etsy. Again, not sure the site, but the seller. It could be Steve's Lee's. I'm not sure. Do Steve's Lee's have Etsy? Anyway, it was called Gold Dust Harmony Gold Dust Woman, something like that. It could be Steve's Lee's or not sure. I'm getting the symbol, the logo rather, but I can't put the name to it. But anyway, you guys, this was a pretty specimen. A matter of fact, I got one that didn't have the trick about these, you guys, is almost with any variegated plant that I had to learn with this one was that my first variegated plant? I think it probably was in that kind of caliber. But it didn't have any or many green leaves on it. Only green it had was the actual leaf cuttings that they propagated from, and it didn't make it. So they sent me another one, and this one was a little bit bigger, had more splashes of green. As you can see, it was just whoa, spectacular. And you guys, I grew her out. I wish I had pictures of um older, updated pictures of these. I know I don't. It was probably an older phone or something that I know for a fact just it cracked. So it definitely doesn't work. So yeah, I grew her out to a nice little bushel size in like a 4-inch pot. Um Wish I had something to show you guys, but I grew her out pretty nice, and then I left her, and then the spot I left her was behind a 62-inch TV, flat screen, and TVs tend to put off a lot of heat, which tends to dry things out that holds moisture. And when it sits behind the TV, people cannot seem to remember or even know that there's a plant back there, especially when you leave it. So that was my fault. About time I got hold to her, you guys, it was. I was sad. I was really sad about that. And it only took maybe like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. Um, I went back for her, and yeah. Only matter of fact, the only thing I put her and the Addisonii back there, the narrow leaf form and the Addisonii, I made it. No problems, just the peperomia. You miss some waterings, you want to. They don't like it, but yeah, I'm most definitely gonna replace that one. Again, fairly cheap back then. Now they are kind of, pricey, especially yeah, online they're very pricey. So Well, the last time I checked, very pricey. So, but anyway, yeah, you guys, I'm going to replace her and get one, quite soon again within a year's time. They're not $8,000, so, that wouldn't be a problem. It'll just be me prioritizing which ones I want to get first, and I can tell you that none of these won't be first. So, let's move on to the next one. We have the Stromanthe Charlie. This plant here, as you can see, I know for a fact I took pictures of these right when they came out the box. Um, this plant here is really a magnificent specimen compared to the Liber. I put a picture and the name up there. I think it's like Libriciana. Yeah, it's like the cousin, or yeah, it's like the cousin. So this plant, of course, is variegated. It's just nice. I did see some mature specimens of these. They, of course, they get tall, big, bushy. It just looks like, I don't know. It's just real pretty, you guys. Of course, again, this was my fault. With the help of Mother Nature, outside. Calatheas definitely don't do good with cold weather. Um, I do know Marantas. Now, Marantas are very hardy, but it could also be the location that they were in, the drafts, and everything. There's a lot of factors there, but of course, she died. Now, this one, like I said, I will be trying to replace it. I haven't checked on prices of any of, well, yeah, I haven't checked the price on um this Charlie, and I don't know how long, so I'm not sure exactly how much they cost. But again, I'm not, well, I'm pretty sure they're not $10,000, $30,000 like the rest of these plants. So as I said before, I'm going to go and get her replaced. Hopefully the prices are stable. Again, maybe $60 with shipping, or $20 and $40 shipping. Hopefully not, but you get what I'm saying. And I can replace her and get her back in and established and growing with no problems, and no more outside winter time, you know. So yeah, I'm going to definitely get this one back just because there are only two. Well, technically there's three. There's the Charlie, the Lubricatia, something like that. And then there's also the regular green form. So um yeah, I almost ordered the green form a long time ago. It was kind of like, it would have been an impulse just because I could. I didn't get it only because, again, it's just green, and I got the other. Well, I had the other two, and I actually wanted the third one to complete the collection, but it was just like green, and I was like, well, my other little lubrication, whatever her the name of it is, I'm like, well, that one sometimes shoots off regular green shoots before it starts to variegate again, so looks the same. So I didn't get it, and kind of glad I did, you know. So, but yeah, I'm going to get that one, and like I said before, it's not $1 million, so um, I have a better chance at achieving that compared to like a fibrosum or something. All right, guys. Now this last one here. Now this one here is, I consider it as a plant just because of the container that it's in, and as you can see behind me, you guys, this is the container that it was in. And some of you guys, if you've been following me and been watching the videos, you should know, probably heard me mention that this plant here came out of that. Now, I say plant because there were, whoa, there are a lot of plants with the S, like 30 S's, inside of this plant, and this is out of this plant. This was the Maranta prayer plant pot, you guys, and as you can see by the pictures, me me personally, I had one of the best collection specimens, period, on Instagram that I've seen. I mean, of course, they have like the regular potted ones here and there, but I had a full, lush, all over, hanging, vining, trailing, however you want to see it, growing up. It was just, yeah, and I killed it. Um, this wasn't cold. This was, yes, it was cold. This was cold and rain, mostly rain and cold, but mostly rain. Before, again, I got into the whole prayer plant drainage, airing the soil aeration and stuff. Again, she was in here with potting mix. I mean, Miracle Grow gardening soil. There we go. The stuff that holds the water and keep it waterlogged and make this thing 12,000 pounds when you try to lift it up. Yeah, bad idea, you guys. So I messed that up. Yeah. Um, but as you can see, my prayer plants back there. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Hmm. Now I do know my silver band. Now that made it. Um, my the variegated pear plant that made it, and then did a lemon? Nope, lemon didn't make it. Red and the red didn't make it. So the lemon and the reds that you guys seen earlier, ears itching that you seen earlier, those were new last year. Okay, let's just say those with about a year or so old. And of course, I found them here. I found those, I think, towards my capital, Atlanta. And I went ahead and got them because it was at a it was at a Home Depot, and they were loaded with lemon marantas. And I think I grabbed like one or two. But this time, like I said before, I'm going to most definitely redo that pot. And I know how to keep them now, so that's not going to be a problem. And and if anything, I'm thinking about getting one of those clamp on lights with the hands on it. That way she gets her own personal light. But as you can see, as with a specimen like that, you guys, and if she would still be alive today, but it's fine, I still have some that I can actually grow out, or I can go out and find some, which only ones that I need that I can go out and find are the red and the lemon. I do have plenty now of the silver band that I've been growing out that I thought I lost, which are like my favorite plant. You guys should know that, right? Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, all of these plants, I most definitely am going to get them more than likely. It's well, except for the king and therium that I don't necessarily want. Nothing wrong with it. If it was given as a gift, then I would take it. But me personally going out and buying it, yeah, I don't think so. But we have the king. Here we go, Vici and therium, the mandanilla. Gregory Hambala. I don't know, you guys. Variegated Peperomia, Harmony, Gold Dust Roman, and then the Stromanthi Charlie. And then now we also have the Prayer Plant Pot again, which I want to get done. I'm going to give myself maybe a year, less than a year, a couple of months. Things are warming up, and I know for a fact you're going to start and see a lot of prayer plants. Um, Out and about, and especially once the seasons change and go to fall and stuff like, they definitely come out the woodworks. Summer too as well, but we're gonna figure that out, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me once I do that. I'm hoping like maybe they have these in white. Not sure if I want to do that. Hmm, it is a thought, but if not, I just get one of these again and go for what I know. But yeah, you guys, these are the top 5 plants that I used to own. Something may have happened to them. I probably told you what have happened to them. So, a matter of fact, none of these, yeah, all of these, something drastic happened to them, and drastic, I would say they died in that story, except for, the couple that I mentioned, one that I mentioned, which is two, the Marantas, the variegated and the silver band. Those are the only two that actually made it. So, yeah, top 5 plants I used to own, and I actually really miss these guys. I'm going to replace them again in Ethereum. I'm going to do it with that with video really rich, and we're not even finna do that, okay? But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Thanks for coming back and supporting the channel. I know some of you guys are just starting to follow me on here, even on Instagram as well. But most of these pictures that you're seeing are from my other channel, my other Instagram account, which is kind of like my personal account that has all kind of stuff on it. But I did start off with mostly plants on there, and um, yeah, guys, I love plants, and it's just crazy. But it goes on and it goes on, and I can just go back and look at some of the plants that I didn't mention that I do have. Things have just changed, and I mean, the ones that are special alive are just huge compared to what they used to look like. But yeah, you guys, I thought I'd just come on here and share with you guys some of the plants that I used to own. Like I said, most of you guys are new, so um you may have never seen these in my collection or even heard me even talk about these, and you probably won't anymore until I get my hands on them. Probably, except for easy access right now would be the prayer plants and maybe the variegated peperomia, but that's pushing it, you know. But again, yeah, guys, thanks for coming back and supporting the channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. Also comment down below. Let me know if you have any of these plants that I have horribly killed. Just it's upsetting, you know. I go back and look at the pictures. I'm like, why? Why? Yeah. Especially when there are things that are now considered rare, hard to find. It's just, ugh. But okay. Um, but yeah, guys, thanks for coming back and supporting the channel. Please do me a favor. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys tomorrow on another video. Bye.